Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be meal prepping with crockpot. I keep saying crockpot, that's American, isn't it? Oh no, that is called a crockpot. Well, we call it a slow cooker here, but I don't know if we say crockpot as well. But dump and go crockpot slow cooker meals and freezer meals. So I'm going to be doing lots of different things. I was going to make pancakes, but I popped to Costco earlier and for like £3 they had 50 of the American pancakes, which is the size and the type I want. So I just thought I may as well get them, and I can do them individually into the freezer so we can use them, and that would just be a lot cheaper than how many I was going to make anyway, so that's fine. So I got that. I want to do some stuffed pasta shells, pizza wheels, which I made last week, and chocolate wheels. I saw someone do Nutella and chocolate chips. I think my kids would love them, so I'm going to make some of them. We're going to do a Philly chicken, which is like a creamy Philadelphia type chicken with mushroom sauce, which is actually mushroom soup. It's meant to be amazing. And pasta, so like a creamy pastry bake type thing. I'm going to make a chocolate chip and banana loaf, a Mexican lasagna, salt and pepper fries. My husband keeps going on about these, so I'm going to make some and freeze them. Spaghetti bake and lunch wraps, like wraps for lunches. I wrote spaghetti bake down. Don't know if I'm going to make that one. I might change it for something else. I've got a mincemeat to use. Not too sure. I'll see. But and if there's any other things, like I've got some sweet potatoes from Costco, so I want to peel them and chop them up so I can do some of them. I'm going to leave whole to do like baked sweet potatoes. Some of them I want to do like chopped up into cubes ready. I've got a baby gammon in there, which we want to try with something. You can do like gammon in Coke, but I want to do something that I can put it as a freezer meal so it's ready made and done, or I might just leave that one in there and do it on the day that I'm going to use it. Not entirely sure, but I've got 2 slow cookers going at the moment. I need to put 2 chicken breasts in one chicken breast in the other, and one is going to be for the Philly chicken bake, and the other one is going to be to shred to put in my pasta shells. So I'm going to get them all ready, and then I'll come back and show what else I'm going to do after that. Okay, I've got the smallest chicken breast in this one, and I'm going to add this spinach, ricotta and pesto paste that I've got. And then in here I've got 2 chicken breasts, which I've cut up to do for the pastry bake type thing. Some people love to make their own homemade like mushroom or cream of chicken soups to put in these. I have just gone to Aldi and I've brought the mushroom soup. Like, it's going to be shared between 6 of us. If you're following Simworld or whatever, it's not going to be that high in sins. Like, you can do whatever you want as long as you just cook your stuff, shove it in the freezer. It doesn't matter what is in there. Like, you're trying your best. It's fine. Like, you don't have to feel bad about making things easy or just doing things that are quick. Like, half of these recipes you can just put in freezer bags. You don't even have to pre-cook it. And then you just get it out the freezer, defrost it if you need to, or just shove it straight in your slow cooker and it's done for the day. So I've got I put some salt and pepper in here as well. I just put the cream of mushroom soup on there. I've got the Philadelphia, I've got the bacon. I think that was all I put in there, and then I've just left that on high, and then I've just added the paste into this just so it can all cook together, and then I can shred it together, ready to stuff my pasta with. So that is 2 things basically done. I'm just going to leave them there to cook now, and I'm going to get on to the next thing. By the way, I started cooking at 2:45, so I want to show you how quickly you can get things done. It's not going to take all day, it's not going to take hours, especially when you buy ready-made pancakes. It like saves you so much time having to cook pancakes. So that is 2 things near enough done on my list. I'm now going to start on the Mexican lasagna, so I'll show you how I make that as well. Okay, I'm just cooking off some 5% mincemeat. This is going to seem like the most boring recipe ever, but my 9-year-old is having this with us when we have it, and she absolutely loves this. But if there's any like peppers in it, onions, she will not eat it. So it's literally just going to be mincemeat, and these are going to be the herbs and spices. So we've got American barbecue seasoning, we've got some chopped garlic, Cajun seasoning, some garlic granules, mixed herbs, and then you're going to add a bit of stock in as well. I don't add, well actually no I am, I'm going to add a tiny bit of water in, like 100 ml of water. Let it thicken up, let it season, and then that is literally going to be what it is. You're going to then layer it with this. You're going to put some cheese on it, and then literally tortilla, whatever they're called, tortilla wraps. Couldn't think what they were called then, tortilla wraps. So yeah, that is literally all you're gonna do. It's that quick, that easy, and it's something she loves. I found this recipe on Pinterest. It's like for fussy kids or something, and yeah, she actually had it the other day and she loved it. So while she's gonna eat it, because she's very, very fussy, it's gonna be that plain and simple. But obviously you can add whatever you want into it. This way it's not too spicy for her, because I know some of the taco seasonings that come in Tesco, like in the packets, are very, very spicy, some of them, even though when they say they're mild, they're not, and they even burn my head off. So this way we done it and it was very mild. You just eyeball however much you want to put in there. We don't do too much. We probably do like a teaspoon of each, or maybe a teaspoon and a half of each. Okay, so it's been soaking up all the juices for ages now. I did add a tiny bit of chili flakes in there, so I'm hoping, literally like not even half a teaspoon. Sorry, choked on the air then. Yeah, not even half a teaspoon. So she's not gonna notice. I was gonna put it in one of these dishes, but I've not done enough mincemeat for one of these. It's gonna be literally like one layer otherwise. So I'm gonna get one of my dishes out and just do it in there, then I can tinfoil it, put it in the freezer. I also need to make room in my freezer because my freezer's full right now. So I'm gonna put it in there. I do need to get my tripod out so I can film other stuff. You know, just trying to get so much done before the kids get home from school, and it's going to be mayhem when they do. So yeah, I'm just going to get that done, and then I am going to move on to making my, well, not mine, Mary Berry's chocolate chip and banana loaf cake. It is so good. So I've got some cheese. If I need some more, I will grate some more. So you're literally going to do a layer of mincemeat, tortilla wrap, cheese, mincemeat, tortilla wrap, cheese, and then on the top I do mincemeat and then cheese. So just keep adding that like you would do a lasagna, and that is as simple as it is. And then you've got yourself a Mexican tortilla bake, or a Mexican lasagna, whatever you want to call it. I run out of the mincemeat for the top layer, but that's absolutely fine. So this is literally it, guys, and I know it looks really dry, but I promise you when you bake it, it's not. You can also, once you've defrosted it all, you can add a bit of the tomatoey sauce on top. We just like it like this. Well, my daughter and my husband and my other daughter had it the other day, and they said it was incredible. So yeah, this is how we're going to leave it. So I'm going to let that cool down and then freeze that in the freezer until we want it. And then I'll make sure it's completely thawed, and I'll put it in the oven for probably like half an hour, not too high. We'll cook it low, just keep checking it. You can leave tin foil on if these wraps are getting too cooked quickly. And yeah, it just doesn't take long at all, and it smells amazing. I would also add sour cream to that, but like I said, my daughter would not eat sour cream. I don't know if I said that in the last bit, but like I said, she is fussy. She would not eat sour cream. So again, I'm just going to leave it as it is. Okay, my kids are now home if you hear any noises, but this is obviously real life cooking. So this is just how the evening's going to go. If they're noisy, I'm really sorry. I'll try and be as loud as I can. So this is what I'm going to use, all these ingredients for the chocolate chip and banana loaf. This is the Mary Berry one, like I said. And I've got one banana in here. I'm just going to get a fork now, mash it up, and then literally you add the rest of the ingredients to it. Give it a good mix, add some chocolate chips at the end, put it in a loaf tin. I've also got a loaf tin liner, and I always think it takes longer than it says. How long does it say to put in the ovens for? 40 to 45 minutes. Okay, no, it does take about that long. I was thinking 20 minutes, don't know why I thought that, but yeah, 40 to 45 minutes. Again, you can just leave it in the oven whilst you're getting everything else sorted as well. Okay, I've got two kids doing homework. My other daughter's upstairs reading, my son is chilled out watching Moana. So I've got all my ingredients into this bowl here, and I'm just going to mix them all together now. Make sure the, oh sorry, the butter I left room temperature for a while, so it's not too hard. I'm just going to mix all together. I think I might have had to melt the butter and I just didn't, but never mind. I'll mix it together, make sure it's nice and creamy, and then once it's all done, you can add in chocolate chips, put it straight into your loaf tin. So either grease your loaf tin or just use the loaf tin liners, which I get mine from the range, and they're just amazing. I don't think I'd ever not use a loaf tin liner again. And yeah, literally that quick and easy. Shove it in the oven 40 to 45 minutes until it's cooked in the middle, and that is all you have to do, and it tastes so good. And if your kids don't like bananas, mine do not like bananas, I hate it, you can't taste it. It just tastes really chocolatey, so don't worry. So I've got a little helper here. This is Jasper. Say hello.
Hi.
Hello. He's come home from school in a right old mood. He's so tired.
You make it?
You're making it, aren't you? Go on then.
That's it.
Careful. Keep mixing. That's it. Good boy. Okay, 2 things are completely done, ticked off the list. 2 are in the middle of being done, which is the pasta shell stuffed and the Philly chicken and mushroom pasta. I'm now going to make the pancakes. Well, they're ready made. I'm just going to pre-pack them now so I can get them into the freezer. So I'm going to get my freezer bags ready and I'll see how many I want per bag. So I didn't realise in the bags they're actually wrapped individually with, well, not individually, there's 2 to a pack. So I'm going to keep these ones in the bread bin maybe for like tomorrow. I think the kids will probably want them for breakfast tomorrow. And then I've just put a few per bag that I can just grab out, unfreeze for the morning, and they're ready to go. So I just wanted to wrap them individually and not have them in the massive bulky bag, but I've got to try and fit that in. So at least it's a bit flatter now and I can try and squeeze that into my freezer somewhere. Okay, next 2 are going to be really quick and easy. I've just got the ready rolled puff pastry sheets. I've got 2 of them, one for the normal pizza ones, one for the chocolate pizza. I'm then going to add on, this is the Lidl or Aldi, where is it from? Aldi Nutella version. So I'm just going to spread that on, leaving this much gap between here and here. Oh, my nail went through that then. And then add some chocolate chips. You are literally going to roll it up, chop it down this way into sections, put them on a baking sheet, put them in the oven for literally like 10 minutes, and they go so nice and just crispy. Okay, I hope it doesn't tear. I'm just going to use the back of a spoon. I'm doing this one-handed, guys, sorry, because I've not got my tripod out. Okay, I need to do this with 2 hands. So I'm just going to hold one with the other and then use the back of a spoon because I find it's just rips less than it would do with a knife. So yeah, I'll do that, put it all the way around, and then I'll come back. Okay, so that's that bit done. Oh no, I thought I was putting the paper then. Never mind. Right, and then I've got the leftover chocolate chips here, which were from the loaf cake. I did buy 2 bags just in case, but I don't think I'm going to need 2. Oh, throwing them on the floor. You're just going to sprinkle them over, roll it up, chop it, bake it. It's quick and easy. And I'm just going to put some milk on top of it as well. I normally can do egg or milk, but I just prefer milk. Goes a lot better. And it saves whisking the egg if you can't be bothered. The light in my oven stopped working, but we've got them in there. I don't want to have it open too long because of the cake in there. I decided not to put any milk on there or egg. I'm just going to see how it comes out. If towards the end it needs some milk, I can just add it last minute. And then I will just cross that off my list. I just feel like I look really puffy and pale today. I've been running around all day trying to get stuff done before I start doing my meal prep today. So I'm just like really hot and bothered, and I just cannot wait tonight to sit down and relax knowing that this is all done. And for the second one, I just used some cheese on there, which I grated. I didn't do too much. And the rest of the spinach, ricotta and pesto is not going to show, but I used the rest of that jar that I've used on the chicken. And we have the banana and chocolate chip loaf ready. We've got the chocolate pinwheels ready. They look a bit burnt here, they're not at all. They look so good. And then we have the pesto pizza ones. Like I said, if you want them a bit browner, you can put egg or milk on there. We're fine with them looking like this. I'm really happy with it. I think they actually look better without any of it on there than when I normally put milk on. Not too sure, but so I'm gonna let these all cool down and then I can bag these up as well. These I'm just gonna keep in the fridge because I know the kids are gonna want them for breakfasts, like in the mornings. They'll be gone so quickly. So they've got 2 each. My husband also wants to steal one, so maybe the kids will let him have one. And then these I will put in the freezer because me, my husband and my daughter will have these as and of when. Okay, 2 pounds of salt water, and then we've got one with the pasta shells that I'm going to stuff, and this one is the one that I'm going to be putting into this dish, which is like the creamy bacon and Philadelphia pasta. It smells so good. I wish you could smell through this. This one is currently looking like this. Oh, it's so hot. Nearly done, so I'd say about another hour, and that is ready to shred. This is currently what I'm dealing with right now. We've just literally had dinner. There's stuff everywhere. I'm putting my pasta into some cold water. I'm just trying to get it all in there so it doesn't go hard. It was starting to go a little bit hard when I was cooking it because I was eating my dinner. I wasn't there checking on it, but that should be fine. I've just turned the slow cooker off on this one. I'm going to turn this one off as well now. And the chicken has been shredded in there. I've just let it cook for a bit. Sorry, that's so steamy. There we go. I've left the lid off and I'm just going to let this cook now for a little bit in here. It's still a bit steamy, sorry guys. There we go. The pasta's just soaking that up. I'm just going to let that cool down, thicken up, and then I'll be putting that into a dish and then covering that. So that's another job done. I'm thinking as well, when I recook it, should I add some mushrooms in? I should have put some in really. Oh, it's got mushrooms in the soup actually, so that's fine. So yeah, that's that done. I'm just going to put some more seasoning on that. And then I'm just going to quickly go and clean all this up because it's just a bit of a mayhem in here right now. Sorry. My son's just having a meltdown hour. So we've got chicken, bacon, mushroom pasta here. I thought I could have maybe got it into 2 dishes, but 1 is fine. It only fitted into 1, so that's fine. I'm going to let that cool down. Then I will wrap it. Now I'm going to stuff these pastas. You literally just take them out one by one, open it up, get your filling, put it inside. And then I done this the other day. It's literally just passata and some, what's it called? The tomato pasting, whatever that's called. And I'm just going to put it into a pan, actually warm it up a bit so it melts, because it's been frozen. It's been out for about a good like 2-3 hours now, but it's still a bit frozen. So I'm just going to cook that down, and then that is going to be my sauce for my stuffed pastas. If I need more, I've also got some more in there. I'm going to mix some like mixed herbs to it as well. I don't want to make it too fragrance because the pasta shells are going to be stuffed with like fragrancy stuff anyway. So I'm just going to add some mixed herbs into that, and then that should be enough hopefully. I wanted to make this a bit more creamy, so I've actually added in just a tablespoon of the light Philadelphia as well. I just think it looks so much nicer now. I actually can't wait to eat this one. So I'm now going to stuff my pasta shells. I don't know if I'm even going to have enough to stuff many. But there's only be 3 of us eating this one anyway, so even if I just get a few bits out of it, then I can just keep the rest and then make some more filling for the other ones as well. I've got some more mincemeat in there, so I can always do some with mincemeat as well, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, so this is how many I got from that stuffing. The others I will keep to the side, and later on I'll probably stuff them with some mincemeat or something. But I just done some of the tomato sauce on the bottom. I'm then going to cover it all on the top as well, add a bit of seasoning, and again another dish done. Okay, if you can hear a timer, that is my air fryer going. So I know this is all like chop and change today, but I'm just trying to be open and honest. This is how I'm filming today. This is how it's going. So the next thing I'm going to make is the salt and pepper chili fries, like you get from the Chinese. Never made these before in my life. I have no recipe. I saw someone on TikTok do this. I can't find her video anymore. Don't have a clue where it's gone. So I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to guess. The best I can do. I know it had some onions, peppers in, and I think it's twice fried chips or whatever, but obviously I'm doing similar. I don't really want them too fat. I don't want to put oil in the pan. I might have to put a tiny bit in because I've only got fry light. I don't know, I'll see if fry light will work. If not, I might have to add a bit of oil in. So I've got them in my air fryer. I'm going to cook them in there for 20 minutes on 160. I'll keep getting them out, keep shaking them, keep adding fry light to get them as crispy as I can, and then I'll add all the seasoning in the pot. We're gonna wing it like I said. But while that's cooking, my daughter loves her ham wraps for school in the morning. Literally just ham in a wrap. So I'm just gonna make them now. So we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 of them I'm gonna make, and then I'll wrap them and keep them in the fridge. That's another thing done. It saves me so much time in the mornings than making the ham wraps. I also might make, no, my other daughter has a brioche bun and that, and my other daughter likes plain wraps. Honestly, my kids are very fussy. So yeah, I'm just gonna make 4 of them, and then that's one job done, and they can just live in the fridge until they need them in the mornings. Okay, I didn't film me making these. I'm literally just shoving wrap in a ham in a wrap and wrapping it up. So I've just quickly done them. It took me 2 minutes. Also, am I right in saying the shiny bit goes on the inside and this bit goes on the outside? I'm sure I read that somewhere, so I've been doing that all today, but I don't know if I've got that wrong. So if you do know, please let me know. So the sweet and chili fry, not sweet and chili, salt and pepper fries. I don't know where I got that from. I think I was reading Philly and I'm thinking of chili. Anyway, I've got everything done apart from the spaghetti bake. I've actually decided against that. I don't know, I just think doesn't sound that nice to me when I was reading it. I don't know, I need to really feel like, oh, I want to eat that to be able to make it. So yeah, I've decided against that one today. I'm just making the salt and pepper fries now. And then I'm actually going to prep and cut some of these up, make them into cubes, and keep the other ones for like a jacket potato type thing when we have, I don't know, the stuffed pepper pastas or the bacon pasta, to have this on the side. I think that'd be quite nice. Or the gammon. I'm actually going to cook the gammon on the day as well. I'm going to show you what I brought. I'm going to do like a honey glazed gammon in the slow cooker. The day we're going to have it, I just thought that would be best to do. And I found this sage and onion pork seasoning. I know it's for pork, but I thought that sounds really nice on a gammon. So I might do like a herby crust with this on it. I don't know if you can. I don't know if I've made that up. Or just put some in there. I know you can also do it in Coke. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just going to do something with that, with maybe some of those sweet potatoes. And then I'm also going to do the other mincemeat on the day as well with something. So then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dinners there. I'm just trying to do it for this week. So we've got this week's meals. And then the chili fries we'll have with something. Maybe with the mince I'll make some burgers or something. We can have burgers and sweet chili fries. Or I'm going to make my chicken curry, like a Chinese chicken curry, which would go with that because this is a Chinese dish as well. So we've got loads of choices to choose from. And I've also got like pizzas in there one day. Not every day is a home cooked meal. Like some days you just need a freezer meal. You just need a pizza from Tesco, or just, I don't know, a takeaway because you need a night off. And I don't blame people that do that, honestly, because not every day is a home cooked dinner for me, because some days I really just can't be bothered. I need to change my battery because this is about to run out. Okay, this is frozen onions and peppers, so it is a bit watery, but I've put a tiny bit of oil in there as well. I'm now going to take my chips out and just cook them in here, one stuck in the bottom. Keeps cooking them. I'm going to add in some cayenne pepper, some garlic salt, some actual salt and some pepper, and I think that's it. I don't know, do I add some chilli in as well? I might add a bit of chilli in because it said they're chilli ones. Some of the chips stuck together, but yeah, so I'm just gonna, I don't know, keep cooking I guess, and I'll get my husband to taste them and see if they taste anything like the ones in the Chinese. The Streptofans, like you can hear me, at the moment they're actually going quite nice. They're a bit soggy, so I'm going to see if I can keep them going for a bit just to crisp them up, but again I don't know if they will because I had them with the peppers and onions that were from the freezer and I had a bit of water coming off them, but we'll see. To be honest, they're going to be cooked a third time, so they're going to be 3-time cooked chips, if that's what you call them. I can't remember, there's a certain name for them. They'll go into one of the metal dishes and then I'll just put them in the oven, or I can fry them off the day we're going to have them from frozen. So hopefully they taste alright. But so far I think they look really nice. Like I said, I'll get my husband to try one and see what he thinks. Okay, I just found another TikTok and it said what I added was right, but you also need to add in some Chinese 5-spice, some chili and some sugar. So I've added it. Obviously my husband's going to be the taste tester, I'm not going to be, just in case they're not very nice. But they do smell amazing, they look amazing, and they're actually starting to crisp up now, so I'm going to let them simmer in there a bit longer and then they'll be ready. Okay, I've put them in this dish. I'm going to let them cool down, freeze them, and then when we want them, I'm going to bake them in the oven and let them go a lot more crispier. But so far, they smell lovely. I feel like the 5-spice takes over a bit, but yeah, hopefully not with taste, because I like Chinese 5-spice. I just think it's very overpowering. I added a tiny bit in like he told me to on TikTok. And that is going to be my cooking for this week. It's now 6:30. So that didn't take me long at all. Bearing in mind, I did stop to go sort the kids. I stopped to help with some homework, to cook the dinner and eat the dinner. I was just stopping for like 10-15 minutes here and there. So I'm actually really happy with how much I've got done. I kind of just made these up in my head when I was in the shop, and then I'd read something about putting the soup into the pasta dish, so I just grabbed that when I was there, but I didn't really have it planned in my head. I was just trying to get it done while the kids are at school and get everything sorted and then get home. So next week I'm going to actually sit down, plan those. I want to print out some slow cooker meals. I want to have like a little folder full just so I can go through different weeks and see what I want. But yes, this is what I've made for this week. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you've watched it and what recipe you liked, and I'll see you again in my next video, which will be on Thursday.